Hi everyone, it's me Stephanie. This is going to be my labor and delivery story. Um, I'm sorry for the lightning back there. I'm just trying to get a good lightning for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading off my phone because I have everything written down just so I wouldn't forget for you guys. Every detail and everything. Um, Hold on. Yeah. Okay. Um, so yeah. Okay. Labor and delivery story. Everything started July Friday, July 26th, where my contractions started and got really regular. Because I, as some of you know on my Facebook page, um, I had been updating you guys and letting you guys, letting y'all know that I was having contractions, but they were very irregular. Um, and Yeah, so that had happened a week before. So when they started getting really regular, were um were on Friday, July 26th. They were 10 minutes apart and they had started around 6 p.m. That day. So that day was a really crazy day. I was all by myself. I had both of my boys with me. And I was having contractions. And they were really painful. They were about a minute long, maybe a minute and 15 seconds. So the contractions kept going like all that rest of the evening and night. And I called my brother. I called my sister-in-law and told them that I wanted to go to their house just in case I needed to go to the hospital because my mom, well, she, she couldn't bring me to the hospital, and plus, she was the one that was gonna stay with the boys. So I went with my brother to his house, and I took a hot shower. Contractions kept coming. They were getting closer, 4 to 5 minutes apart, and they were really painful. I was in like so much pain. And I laugh now, but I wasn't laughing at the time because, you know, they hurt. So, um, at 1 a.m., I went to the bathroom and I noticed I started losing my mucus plug, which I have never lost it before, but I already knew what it was like, what it looked like, so, and it was pretty, um, it was like brownish and clear and kind of gooey, so too much information, I know, but that's mucus plug, so, um, yeah, so I was in lots of pain. Contractions were still 4 to 5 minutes apart, lasting about a minute long, minute and a little bit more. I tried going to sleep. I said, well, if this is a real thing, I would, I couldn't go to sleep. And if not, well, I'll just fall asleep and tomorrow's another day. So, um, I tried to go to bed and I couldn't. And I didn't want to wake my brother up because he had just gone to bed and he had to be up at in the morning that night. So at this point it was already Saturday the 27th, and I couldn't take it anymore, and at 2 a.m., 2:30 around there, I woke my brother up and my sister-in-law, and they got up. They went and left their daughter, my niece, at her mom's house, and so they came back, and my brother went back to tried to go back to bed because he had to go to work, and my sister-in-law was the one that got me to the hospital. So we got to the hospital around 4 a.m. that Saturday morning, and as soon as I got there, I had a cervical check, and I was only 2 centimeters dilated. To my surprise, I was like in super early labor, which I didn't think so because contractions were really close and painful. So I decided to stay laboring at the hospital since the contractions were so painful, and I didn't want to go back home with the boys. I had already left them with my mom, and so I stayed there. I bounced on the ball. I tried to rest, which I couldn't, and I was up all that night, and I didn't get to eat nothing because contractions were so strong and painful that I wasn't feeling hungry. I haven't, got to eat nothing since the day before, like probably like 3 or 4. Yeah, so okay, Daniel. Okay, so yeah, I labored on the ball bathtub, which was really good, and I found it pretty, that contractions, I wasn't feeling them as strong as they were. Yeah, so they were telling me if I wanted something for the pain, which I kept saying no because I didn't want nothing for the pain. And anyways, eventually, as that Saturday passed, I think it was probably like 3 o'clock, 3 p.m., when I finally said a yes to the pain medication because I was exhausted. I was hungry. Let's see. I was like in lots and lots of pain, and they had checked me, and I was still at 2, so I definitely needed to rest from the pain of the contractions. So the pain medication actually relaxed me a lot. I got a chance to rest, not much, but a lot more than when contractions were so strong, because I still felt contractions, and I kind of like was sleeping and waking up to pain, but I got some rest. So that was on Saturday, and so that night, my contractions, after I got the pain medication, my contractions, they spaced up. They like not stop, but they were like 10 to 20 minutes apart now. And I was pretty disappointed at that point, and I actually wanted to go home because I wasn't, I was still in early labor, and I didn't see that I was progressing. But I said, no, I'm not going to go home. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to do this. And, I came here for a reason, and, that reason was to have a baby, and I'm not going home without a baby. So I started walking and just doing like kind of like rounds around the hospital and around my floor. I was eating cookies and just eating ice chips and stuff. And actually felt that contractions were starting to pick up. So I kept on walking. I was squatting. I was what else? I actually did feel that the squats helped me some, and the walking and not stopping at all helped me a lot. Um, so contractions picked up again, and they were 5 minutes apart again, and I called the midwife that was on call, and she checked me, and I was 3 to 4 centimeters, and they decided to put me back into labor and delivery, because at that point when I had gotten the pain medication, they had moved me to postpartum, just because I wasn't going home and I couldn't be in labor and delivery, just because if someone else needed the room. So so I got sent back to labor and delivery. I was 3 to 4 centimeters at 5 a.m. That was already Sunday, July 28th. And at 6 a.m., it was kind of like 6:30. Since, they were kind of changing shifts and stuff, there was another midwife coming in, and she checked me again, and I was a whole 5 centimeters, 100% effaced, and at -1 station. So baby was coming down, and I thought I was progressing pretty good. So they decided to break my water. It was probably around 7 or 8. And I actually didn't want them to break my water, because I was pretty scared that once my water was broken, I would be like on the clock. And I totally let her know that was my biggest concern. And so the midwife, told me that that hospital wasn't like that, if my water got broken, as long as I was stable and baby was also, that I could have gone 24, 48, even 72 hours with my water broken. So I went with it, and I let them break my water. Yeah. Okay, so I let them break my water, and I went into the bathtub after that, because contractions were stronger and stronger and stronger, and getting closer, lasting longer. And so after that, they told me if I wanted the epidural, which I said yes. I got a low dose of epidural, which I could still feel my feet. I could still move them, and I was feeling the contractions also. So yeah, so they also put in a little bit of Pitocin. They started with a 1, and each half hour they were, putting another drop, 1 up. So I only got to a 4, which is really good. That's like nothing of Pitocin, because with my first try to VBAC, I had a 9, and that was like supposedly the lowest they could, the most that they could have put on me. But this time I only got to a 4 on Pitocin, and so yeah, 3 hours later they had checked me again, and at this point it was probably like 11 a.m. on Sunday, July 28th, and I was 7 centimeters dilated, 100% effaced, and 0 stations. So baby was more lower. And at 3:30 p.m. I got checked and I was a full 10 centimeters. And I was like very, very happy just to hear the midwife say, "We're ready." She's a full 10. And so yeah, I did a few practice pushes. I was feeling the urge to push. I was feeling contractions. When the contraction came, I just was pushing. And I got baby's head down pretty much. And about probably it was almost 4. I don't know. Um, I just pushed him out. I don't know. He was born at 4:26 p.m. July 28th, 2013. He weighed 7 pounds, 12 ounces, and he was 21 inches. And also, a little detail I forgot to tell you guys was that when they broke my water, they noticed that he had his first poop inside of me. Like, there was meconium, like, in there. And it was, like, coming out, but they weren't concerned at all. So everything turned out great. I got my VBAC after 2 C-sections. And I was, like, so happy. Later on, I will post, probably I don't know if I'll make like a slideshow or something, but I have labor, I have the delivery video, which I will post, and it's really, really graphic. So I don't know if I'll be, blurring my area out or something. Anyways, I got my VBAC. I'm so grateful, so happy. I thank God for that, which I always believed that I can do it. Definitely, if any of you guys are going through this right now and looking for providers out there, don't lose the faith, because it's really, really hard. It was hard for me. I even had to, go from Puerto Rico to Boston to achieve this. I did it. I did what I had to do. So I got my VBAC. My baby was born the way he had to be born. And if you guys have any questions, just let me know. I don't think I left any details out. Just want to let you ladies know that it's possible. Just you have to trust your body and prepare your mind, which is pretty hard sometimes. I had him when I was 41 weeks and 3 days. So yeah, I had already had a C-section scheduled at 42 weeks, just in case I didn't go into labor all by myself. So yeah, now that's it. I'll let you guys go, and let me know if you have any questions. And don't forget to like my Facebook fan page. If you have any questions, you could post them there.